As we grow older, one of the most valuable things we can protect is our peace of mind. Life teaches us many lessons, and one of the most important is this: not everyone deserves your kindness, especially in your later years, when your time, energy, and emotional health are more precious than ever. Being kind doesn't mean being a doormat. It doesn't mean letting people walk all over you or drain your energy. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to say no. And most importantly, it's okay to protect your happiness by being selective about who gets your kindness. Here are 5 types of people you shouldn't feel guilty about keeping your distance from as you age. The constantly negative person. These are the people who always find something to complain about. No matter what's going on, they see the worst in everything. Spending time with them leaves you feeling drained, heavy, and even sad. As you get older, you don't have the energy to carry someone else's negativity. You've earned the right to surround yourself with positive energy. It's not unkind to limit contact with these people. It's self-care. The user. This person only shows up when they need something: money, favors, your time, your emotional support. But when you need them, they're nowhere to be found. You've likely spent years giving and helping others. Now is the time to protect your energy. Relationships should be a two-way street. If someone only takes from you and never gives back, it's okay to stop giving. The manipulative people are tricky. They guilt-trip you, twist your words, and make you feel responsible for their problems. They might even make you feel bad for setting boundaries. In your later years, it's important to recognize these patterns and step away from them. You don't have to explain yourself. Your peace is more important than anyone's approval. The disrespectful family. Member family is important, but respect is even more important. Just because someone is related to you doesn't mean they have the right to treat you poorly. If a family member constantly disrespects you, ignores your boundaries, or causes emotional pain, it's okay to take a step back. You're not obligated to tolerate mistreatment, no matter who it comes from. The one who never changes, you've given them advice. You've supported them through tough times. You've hoped they would change. But year after year, they make the same mistakes and bring the same chaos into your life. At some point, you have to accept that they don't want to change, and it's not your job to fix them. Letting go isn't cruel. It's necessary for your own well-being. You've spent a lifetime giving to others, your time, your energy, your love. Now it's your turn to protect yourself. Being kind doesn't mean saying yes to everyone. It means choosing wisely where your kindness goes. Remember this: peace of mind is priceless. You've earned it. You deserve it. And it's okay to protect it. Letting go of certain people doesn't mean you don't care. It simply means you're choosing to care for yourself first. In our younger years, we often stretch ourselves thin, trying to be everything for everyone, trying to maintain relationships, avoid conflict, and keep the peace. But in your later years, you begin to realize that not all peace is worth keeping, if it comes at the cost of your own happiness. There's a quiet strength that comes with age, the kind that tells you it's okay to walk away. That strength comes from experience, and with it comes the wisdom to know which relationships bring you comfort and which ones leave you feeling empty. You also learn that not every relationship is meant to last forever. Some people were meant to be part of a certain chapter in your life, but not the whole story. And while it may feel painful at first to let go, holding on to unhealthy connections can often cause more harm than good. Protecting your happiness sometimes requires making difficult choices, and that includes being more mindful of who you allow into your inner circle. It's also important to remember that protecting your peace doesn't require confrontation or dramatic exits. Sometimes, it's as simple as creating a little distance. You don't need to announce your boundaries to everyone. You just start living them. You stop answering every call, responding to every message, or saying yes out of guilt. You begin to prioritize what truly matters: your mental health, your joy, your quiet moments, and the people who genuinely love and respect you. This doesn't mean becoming cold or bitter. It means becoming selective. You can still be kind, but with boundaries. You can still be helpful, but not at the cost of your own well-being. You can still love people, and love them from afar, if needed. Many people fear loneliness in old age. But here's the truth. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. In fact, being around the wrong people can feel lonelier than being by yourself. There's peace in your own company when you stop allowing toxic energy into your space. There's joy in the simple things: a cup of tea, a walk in nature, a quiet morning, a conversation with someone who sees you and values you. Your later years should be filled with more ease, not more stress. More meaning, not more noise. More depth, not more drama. And to create that kind of life, you must guard your time and emotional energy like something sacred, because it is. You have the right to say, "This doesn't feel good to me anymore." You have the right to say, "I choose peace." You have the right to remove yourself from situations that drain you. You have the right to walk away from anyone who doesn't respect your journey. Life is too short and too beautiful to spend it tangled in guilt, conflict, or constant emotional labor. The more you protect your happiness, the more space you create for joy, for new connections, and for the deep contentment that only comes when you live life on your own terms. So be kind, be loving, but most of all, be kind to yourself. Because at this stage in life, your happiness is not a luxury, it's a necessity, and you've earned it. You've come through so much. Years of responsibilities, challenges, sacrifices, and growth. You've raised families, built careers, held others up when they couldn't stand on their own. You've been patient, forgiving, and understanding far more times than most will ever know. But now you're entering a stage in life where the greatest gift you can give yourself is peace. And peace comes from choosing who and what you allow into your emotional space. You may notice that as you grow older, your tolerance for certain behaviors decreases. That's not weakness or bitterness. That's clarity. It's the clarity that comes from lived experience, from years of seeing the same patterns repeat, and finally understanding that your energy is not limitless. You can no longer afford to waste it on people who refuse to grow, who take more than they give, or who bring confusion into your life. This is not about blame or resentment. It's about self-preservation. It's about finally acknowledging your own worth, your emotional limits, and your need for stillness. It's about understanding that protecting your happiness is not selfish. It's wise. It's essential. Often, people who are always kind-hearted, empathetic, and giving find it hard to set boundaries. They worry that stepping back will make them seem ungrateful or uncaring. But there is nothing unkind about taking care of your own soul. In fact, the more you honor your peace, the more you'll have to offer to those who truly deserve a place in your life. And here's something many people don't talk about. Sometimes, it's not just individuals you need to walk away from. It's roles, responsibilities, and expectations that no longer fit the person you are becoming. You may have always been the helper, the fixer, the one everyone leans on, but you don't have to carry that forever. It's okay to redefine yourself. It's okay to say, that was who I was, but now I need something different. It may mean saying no to last-minute obligations that drain you. It may mean choosing quiet evenings over chaotic gatherings. It may mean ending conversations that leave you feeling worse, not better. It may mean accepting that some people you love will never change, and choosing peace anyway. With time, you begin to understand that happiness isn't something you chase. It's something you create through daily choices. It's found in protecting your time, in nurturing your body and mind, in being honest about your needs. It's found in the people who celebrate your growth, respect your space, and love you for who you truly are, not what you do for them. As the noise of the world fades, you realize that simplicity brings the greatest joy. You no longer need approval from everyone. You no longer feel the urge to explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You no longer chase relationships that leave you feeling anxious or unseen. Instead, you seek balance. You seek understanding. You seek connection with people who make you feel safe, accepted, and at ease. And here's the truth that comes with age. You don't owe anyone your peace. You don't owe constant access to people who have proven they can't handle your presence with respect. You don't have to feel guilty for letting go, especially when letting go leads to healing, clarity, and emotional freedom. Protecting. Your happiness is not about cutting people off harshly or living in isolation. It's about honoring your journey. It's about choosing peace over chaos, meaning over obligation, and self-respect over guilt. It's about deciding that you deserve to enjoy this stage of your life without unnecessary stress or emotional pain. So give yourself permission to rest, to walk away, to say no, and to surround yourself only with people who add value to your life. People who uplift you, make you laugh, listen when you speak, and respect your boundaries. These are the people worth holding on to. Let the rest go with grace, not with anger, but with a quiet understanding that you are no longer who you once were. And that's something to be proud of. This is your time now. Time to protect your happiness. Time to live on your own terms. Time to choose yourself. fully, unapologetically, and with the wisdom that only comes from a life well lived.